Hi kindergartners! Welcome back to Math with Miss Hulsart. Today we're going to start with a story problem that we're going to solve together. And then we're going to use your votes for your favorite lunch foods to practice charting data and answering questions. Let's get started. Story problem says, I found some pennies in my pocket. I found 3 pennies in my left pocket and 1 penny in my right pocket. How many pennies did I find? Is this a problem about combining, or is this a problem about taking away? What do you think? If you said combining, you're right. Good, I know I have some pennies in my left pocket and some pennies in my right pocket. I want to know how many pennies I have in all. So I'm going to use my pennies. Pennies are these little brown coins over here. Let's read again. I found some pennies in my pocket. I found 3 pennies in my left pocket. Okay. 3 pennies in my left pocket. So I've got 1, 2, 3 pennies in my left pocket. Good. And 1 penny in my right pocket. What do I need to do? Yeah, I want to add 1 more penny to my right pocket. Now the question says, how many pennies did I find? My number sentence, I had 3 pennies in my left pocket, plus, because this is a sentence about combining, 1 penny in my right pocket. Let's see, how many pennies in all? Count with me. Get ready. 1, 4 pennies. Good job, friends. Your turn to read the number sentence. Get ready. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Nice job, kindergartners. Now it says, I had 4 pennies in my pocket. How many? Yeah, 4 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies in my pocket. I gave one of the pennies to my friend. How many pennies do I have left? Are we combining, adding, or are we taking away, subtracting? What do you think? I had 4 pennies. I gave one of the pennies to my friend. If you said subtracting, you were correct. Nice job. So I have 4. I'm going to give 1 to my friend all the way over here. Now how many pennies do I have left? 3. Nice job. Let's work on our number sentence. How many pennies did I start with? 4. Very good. And then I gave 1 away. So minus 1 equals, how many do I have left? 3. Very nice job. Your turn to read the number sentence. Get ready. Yes, 4 minus 1 equals 3. Nice work, kindergartners. So friends, here's how you're going to access your work. First, you'll click on the assignment. You'll see I posted the new assignment. It's called Favorite Lunch Food. It has our directions and it has our video, but you don't see our work. So you need to click on the assignment. And then over here, you'll see your work. You need to click here to complete your work. So if I click here, it will bring me to the work. It will bring me right to the PowerPoint with the work that has been assigned. Now here it is, and it has our mini lesson right on it. So the first thing that you are going to do is click where it says name and type your name. So Miss Hulsart. You can't click anything else on here because I blocked it all. So charting our favorite lunch food. Directions. Sort the pictures of food into the columns hot food or cold food. Use numbers to count your picture. Answer the questions on the following slide. So then I'm going to click over here to get to my next slide. Hot food and cold food. These are all pretend votes of what friends picked. So I'm going to think, chips, is that hot or cold? It's a cold food, so I'm going to click it and drag it into cold food. Oop, another friend voted for chips. Another friend, lots of chips. Oh, mac and cheese, hot food or cold food? It's a hot food. Nice job, friends. I got 2 friends who picked mac and cheese. A hamburger is a hot food. Another mac and cheese. French fries, hot or cold? French fries are a hot food. Salad, hot or cold? Salad is a cold food. Very good job, friends. Now, Miss Hulsart's just going to rework it a little bit so everything fits. So now you can see I have all my votes. But now, before I answer my questions, I need to number my picture. You see all my numbers down here. If I wait until I see the 4 arrows, I can click and bring that number right up top. If you can't see the number, you can just put it next to the picture. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 votes for hot food, and I'm going to come over here and count my votes for cold foods. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I can go down and look at my questions. If I click on my next slide, there were blank votes for hot foods. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 5 votes for hot foods. So I'm going to click on a 5 and wait. This isn't going to help. I wait until I see my 4 arrows and I put it right on the line. There were 5 votes for hot foods. How many votes did we have for cold foods? 4. Nice job, friends. There were 4 votes for cold foods. Drag it, put it right on the line. There were blank votes in all. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. I'm going to start counting at 6. Nice job. 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm just going to put the numbers right next to it. 7, 8, 9. Good. There were 9 votes in all. My number sentence is, I have hot foods plus cold foods equals total votes. Now, friends, I just want to imagine, pretend we had another vote over here, which would move our number from 9 to 10. I don't see a 10 here, but do I know how to make a 10? Yeah, I do. So if I wanted to write 10 instead, I could click, I'll put first a 1, and then I would put my 0. 10. So if you have an answer that has 2 digits in it, 10 has 2 digits, a 1 and a 0, you're going to need to put both numbers on the line to answer your question. Now here's what we're going to do. Once you're all done with your work, here's how you're going to turn it into me. So I'm going to click X to get out of the work I just did. And over here you can still see my work that was assigned. I want to click Turn In on my Google Classroom. Once I click Turn In, one attachment will be submitted. I can click Turn In, and that way I can send my work to my teacher so that they can see what I did. Now, kindergartners, yours is going to look just a little bit different than Miss Hulsart's. It's almost exactly the same. You'll still have the front, you'll still click here to write your name so I can see your work. You have the same questions I did. The difference is, these are the actual votes from Kindergarten Friends. So you saw when Miss Hulsart did it, I didn't have pizza or there's some sandwiches and things like that because I didn't want to give you the answers. I wanted you to have to figure it out all by yourselves. So you're still going to click and move your pictures from hot foods to cold foods. You just have different pictures than I did. And then again, you have these questions. There were blank votes for hot foods. So you're going to come back and look for how many hot foods. There were blank votes for cold foods. You'll come back and check how many you'd put for cold foods. There were blank votes in all. How many friends voted in all? And then you're going to write your number sentence. Just like on Miss Hulsart's, you can click and drag your numbers whenever you need them on both slides. So whatever number you need, you can click and drag it. If you don't need it, you can either delete it or you can put it back in the box where it belongs. It is completely up to you. So friends, make sure you use all of the pictures. We don't just use some, we use all of the pictures to solve your work. Have fun, kindergartners!